Apple has been awarded a patent that suggests its much-rumored Project Titan car project is getting closer to being revealed. The document describes technology for a collision avoidance system that is designed for robots or self-driving cars. It is the first public patent granted for the project, although the firm last week revealed its interest in the area in a government filing. It highlights a system capable of avoiding collisions and navigating through unfamiliar areas by calculating distances and objects within its radius. The patent, filed on June 7, 2015, is entitled Collision Avoidance of Arbitrary Polygonal Obstacles and was first spotted by Apple Insider, which notes that it offers proof that the company is investigating the application of machine learning and computer vision to autonomous agents. Details about Apple's secretive Project Titan have been floating around since last year, and although the Cupertino company has tried to deny its plan for self-driving car, its actions speak otherwise. Earlier this month, the firm wrote an extensive 5-page letter to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration declaring its interest in the space. The company is investing heavily in the study of machine learning and automation and is excited about the potential of automated systems in many areas, including transportation. Steve Kenner, Apple's director of product integrity, wrote, "Apple urged regulators not to impose too many restrictions on testing of self-driving cars, saying established manufacturers and new entrants should be treated equally. Now, more evidence has surfaced about the long-awaited vehicle. The new patent describes technology that could be the key to self-driving cars, a system that can operate in both 2D and 3D area, which computer vision systems have had difficulty doing. The system is described as having a memory, display unit and one or more processors coupled to the memory and the display unit and configured to execute program code stored in the memory to cause the one or more processors to read the patent." It also highlights that the technology would access an environment stored in its memory, identify where the agent sits in this space and then calculate the distance between it and other objects in the environment. Potential collisions are determined by comparing the edge distance against a known bounding radius. The vehicle's view of the area around it can be updated 60 times per second, allowing it to gather all of the objects in its path before ramming into them. His method gathers information about oncoming obstacles and the distance it has between objects. If the technology detects that the edges of the object are not in its path, the vehicle will keep driving in the same motion. But if a potential collision is predicted, the system selects the edge vector closest to the vehicle's current position and calculates the force needed to avoid the obstacle, reports Mikey Campbell with Apple Insider. And when the first object in the vehicle's path is avoided, the technology hones in on the next one right away using the data it learned from previous one. Apple has never publicly announced its automotive plans, and in September the New York Times reported that Apple is rethinking its automotive strategy. The source spoke on condition of anonymity because they weren't authorized to discuss the project. He said that Project Titan, the code name for Apple's self-driving car project, is undergoing a reboot. This means closing parts of the program that are working on a vehicle to instead focus on software for an autonomous vehicle, which could be the answer for the 2015 patent.